Welcome back to BBC Sport Africa and our special programme telling the story of Eric Murangwa Eugene, the former Rwanda international goalkeeper who lived through the genocide in his country in 1994.
So the soldiers were going around the house, throwing things up and down. It was very scary. I can still, hear their screams right now.
Eric told us how pictures of him playing football for Rayon Sports, one of Rwanda's top clubs, kept him alive.
Just a few minutes earlier, I genuinely feared for my life. Definitely, the photos saved my life.
Now, more than 25 years on, he's using football to heal the divides in his home country. We went with him to take a look.
We are at Togetherness Center. It's a place that brings people together, especially young people. So this is the man who made it happen. His name is Pastor Stephen. Hi, Stephen. We would really love to know a little bit more about yourself and how you came to bring this center together.
There was a lot of younger people who were grieving and suffering because of the consequences of the genocide. As a pastor, it was a very big challenge to come with religious message to people. But I knew that if I begin with sports, then that would be easier for the youth to listen to me. So we wanted to use sports to encourage the community for peace building, for reconciliation. Each one would do, I thought that maybe it's only me such a problem, but there is a lot of others who went through such a terrible situation.
The center is trying to build a proper football field that will be used as part of their long-term plan.
They don't think about being Hutu or Tutsi because they come here for having fun, playing football. My family was affected, yeah, but it's for one party of my father's family, yeah. One of them, they are Tutsi, others was Hutu, yeah. I don't like to talk about that.
We started with 9 children, and today we are 240, which is amazing.
They are my new family, because when I came together with them, I can be happy, I can join them and share the ideas. Always I'm happy when I'm with them. Nothing's impossible!
We are on our way to Nyanza in the south of Rwanda. So it's about 1 hour drive from Kigali. Sport fields, football field, in my view, it's another place where people can learn as much as what they learn in the classrooms. The groups that you can see behind me already going through different exercises that helps young people to understand the importance of using football as a tool for social impact. As you can see, there are girls and boys mixed together, playing together, learning together. This country is a country that has a very tragic past, a very sensitive history. To be able to communicate that history to the young generation, it's much easier to do it in this type of settings.
We just tell how they were before. They were like the Tutsi, Hutu, but now they are not. So we don't mention you are this, you are that. So we live like Rwandans, not the Hutu, not the Tutsi.
These games we play allow us to relax and encourage us to avoid conflicts and discrimination.
It helps me to better understand what happened and gives me motivation to stand against that mindset myself and towards others.
First of all, they love each other. One sees another as a friend. They sometimes visit each other, and as a parent, we are happy to be part of it because it reflects the unity and reconciliation between Rwandans.
The youth are part of a wider community. They come from families, they come from villages that have more adults than probably the youth. So it's important to also work with the adults. This generation has no idea of what happened 25 years ago, or they don't necessarily have a direct connection with it. It's their parents, it's their neighbors who have much more connection with that. One of them is Mr. Kamuhanda, who I played football with, So this gentleman, I played football with him many years ago when he was part of second team of Rayon Sports. He has a very important story to share.
He stayed in my house for about 3 weeks, then I hid him in a crop field. People came hunting for him and he ran away. He was killed. I was interrogated and they were not convinced by what I told them, so I was sent to jail, first in Nyanza. But later, people came forward and confessed to the murder. I should not have let the child go. It hurts me in my heart.
I'm the one who brought Kamuhanda to this team even though I knew his history. What made me bring him here is because I trusted him and his desire to reintegrate into society.
When I came back from prison, I was not at ease being around people. I was not able to look people straight in their eyes. It was a big problem for me, but because of sport, I have now learned to accept myself and they accepted me. Someone who knows they committed genocide should confess and apologize and they will be forgiven. This morning, I was at church and a woman came with someone who killed her family. On top of that, she showed terrible machete scars all over her body. I have some kids playing here and my daughter is quite good. I tell everyone how good sport is. I also tell them how I was welcomed by my teammates as we share the same passion for sport.
Football, to me, is a powerful tool to really bring change to people, to influence people positively. And I use it today to make sure my children and the children of my friends and neighbors will understand the danger of division. It's a long and hard journey of changing the mindset of people. It's not something that you can finish in 5, 10 or even 20 years' time. It will be here for a long time, but I'm pleased on what has already achieved. Football saved my life.
Eric Murangwa Eugene. Not only did he play football for Rwanda, he's now using it to help rebuild his country as well. a man with an incredible story and a great example of the power of sport. I hope you've enjoyed this special edition of BBC Sport Africa. We'll be back next week with more of the best sport from around the continent. And remember, you can get in touch with us in all the usual ways. Until next time, I'm Isaac Fannin. Goodbye.